The entertaining Talking Sports.
What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. Just want to let everybody know that tonight at about 8:45, I'm going to be live. I'll be doing that going forward every Tuesday and Saturday. As you guys have expressed, you want me to do it twice a week, and I will continue to do so. In addition to that, I am going to have a second video up today, but we're going to be doing something different now, and I may do this every day if you guys have fun with it and you pick a good topic. Going forward, in the comments below, give me your best video idea that you would want to see me do. I have a bunch of video ideas you guys have expressed. I'm working on a few projects, but give me the idea you guys would want to see later today, and whoever gets the most likes will be the topic I do a video on. So I'm looking forward to that. I try to do something different, a little fun. I want you guys to feel like it's your channel as much as it is mine. But in this video, I'm going to jump into some of the quotes that Joe Judge had to say about the New York Giants rookie class, and it's a rookie class I'm really excited about. You know, we go over time and time again. I thought they did a great job with the offensive line. Obviously, Xavier McKinney, Matt Barrett, Andrew Thomas, so on and so forth. Darnay Holmes is another guy I'm really looking forward to. And, you know, we've said time and time again, not just with the draft class, a common theme for Joe Judge is he wants team-first guys. He wants smart people to be a part of this football team, whether it's the coaching staff or whether it's the players that'll be playing for the coaches. And he's trying to establish an identity and a culture for this football team. And I think we're off to a great start. Now, is Rome built in a day? No. I think this is still a year or two more of building before we get to where we want to be. But I have full confidence in Joe Judge with what he is building, the program, if you will, that we are going to be consistent winners in the foreseeable future. I could be wrong, but that is how I feel. I like the direction of this football team, and Joe Judge expressed that yesterday on MSG. So let's get into some of the things he had to say about the rookies or the incoming rookies for the New York Giants. First thing I wanted to pull up was this. I am very pleased with how they have been working, Judge said on the show. We had our rookie minicamp last week, which was really our first exposure as an entire organization to them and them to us in terms of laying out our expectations and what we're going to demand from them. The biggest thing with these rookies is that it's far from just X's and O's that are important. With these rookies, it's so much about just teaching them about the league, teaching what it takes to be a professional, how important their bodies really are to them, and how accountable they are to really maintain the shape they are in to compete. Now, of course, they don't have, I'm assuming it's over a Zoom call over the internet that he's communicating with the players of this football team, but he's excited. He's saying that the players have been working, and it was more so just to talk to them, get them acclimated to one another. I also read an article about the New York Giants were actually playing video games to develop, chemistry and bond with one another. Next thing I want to pull up was this. We were looking to add just smart and tough football players, and we believe all the guys we added to the team fit that criteria right now. I think we definitely got smarter, and that's what we were looking to identify. We didn't try to answer any one question in free agency or say we're going to address this side of the ball now, and then in the draft later, said Judge. We were really looking at what fits us as a whole team and what players we can add in the way we want to be identified as a team. And I think the guys we added really do that. They have good experience in the league. So there you have it. And that is one of the things that Nick Martinez, for example, that is one of the things that I read about Nick Martinez countless times. He may struggle in coverage, or at least last year he definitely did, but he's a very smart football player. He identified things before they started, and you heard the same thing about Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas, I think on that test that they give the players, the IQ test, I'm forgetting the name off the top of my head, scored a great score. And same thing with Darnay Holmes. They were all very smart football players, and that was a theme for the New York Giants, and he continues to express that. He wants intelligence, and it's the same thing for the coaching staff. And then finally, they have good resumes. You turn their tape on, they play the style of ball we want. Communication is going to be a key element. All the guys we've added are very good communicators within their rooms and within their units. That's going to help. But really, more than anything, we wanted to add was just competition. We wanted to make sure that when everyone shows up to training camp, everybody understands we're going to go full speed. That train is moving, so we have got to get it going fast, and he definitely did that. Definitely at the linebacker position, that's for sure. And obviously we have a logjam in the secondary. We've talked about that with the cornerbacks, the safeties, everything else. Same thing with the defensive line. There is going to be a lot of competition, specifically on the defensive side of the football. As far as the offense goes, outside of the offensive line, I think we're pretty set. I think we know who the starters are going to be, the guys that are going to get, the majority of the playing time. But the offensive line, there will certainly be some competition specifically at that center spot. But there's definitely a lot of depth on this football team, specifically on the defensive side. And that's what Joe Judge just talked about. He talked about he wanted to bring in guys that will compete for those starting roles. He wanted to bring in intelligent football players. And the New York Giants football team is certainly getting off to the right start this offseason with the new regime, with Joe Judge. He knows the type of football team he wants to bring in, and he's bringing in the players that he thinks will fit it. And, obviously a lot of people are going to compare them to the New England Patriots. That's just inevitable. He came from the New England Patriots. He learned from Bill Belichick. Patrick Graham came from the Patriots. He learned from Bill Belichick. And that is the type of team they're going to bring. But as Nick Saban said a couple days ago when I did that video, he's got to be his own man. And I think Joe Judge realizes that. He's going to make this team the way he wants to make it. But they're definitely going to build that camaraderie, that type of team where they try to get the most out of smart football players. And that's something that Bill Belichick and the Patriots have done great for years. And I expect the New York Giants to do that, like I said, over the next 10 years. It's not about 1 year. It's about the next 10. And the Giants, in my opinion, have a very bright future. As always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.